Hello everyone, my name is Eugene. In this lesson, in this video, we are going to complete the square. I have two expressions here, x squared plus 8x plus 12, and the second one is x squared plus 6x plus 9. So now the first one is not a complete square, but the second one is a complete square. So how will you differentiate between the two? If you look at this C part, okay, so there are no factors, two factors such that there are no two identical factors that will give you a product of 12 and a sum of 8. But here you can get two identical factors, 3 and 3. So if you say 3 times 3 it will give you 9. You say 3 plus 3 will give you 6. So this one is not a complete square. It's not a square number, so to say, but this one is a square number. So if we are to replace this with 1, we are going to get something like this. We do that. We do this just to confirm. Come on. Just to confirm. So if you put 1 here, we are going to get 1 plus 8 plus 19 plus 12, which will give us 21. 21 is not a square number. Okay, but if we are to do the same thing with this one, let's do the same thing with this one. So let's see if it's square number. So we say, so we put a 1 here, 1 here. So we say 1 plus 6 plus 9, we get 16, which is a square number. So this one is a perfect square, but this one is not a perfect square. So with this one, we'll end up with something like this. We'll end up with a cube. But with this one, the cube will be a 0. So what we're going to do first, we are going to complete the square of this one, and then later, in the second video, we can do this one. So let's just get rid of this one for now. Okay, let's do this. Alright, so where do we start? So we start by introducing the B part. So we are going to start off by introducing two terms here. Alright, so two terms. So what we need to do, we just need to go to this and paste it here, and then we say plus insert exponent, put brackets there, okay, and put fractions, and then say the coefficient of this term divided by 2, and then we square that. We take it away. So what I can actually do is just copy this as it is, so I don't have to retype it and put it here. This is a good thing about technology, just copy and paste. Okay, so now what am I trying to do? I'm trying to create two factors, two identical factors, in such a way that if I multiply them, they'll give me 12, but if I add them up, they'll give me this number here. So that's what I'm trying to do, because right now at this moment we cannot get such factors. We can't get factors, two identical factors, that if I multiply them they'll give me 12, and if I add them up they'll give me 8. I can't. So that's why I'm doing all this, so I can create that complete square. Okay, so I continue. So in the next line, what I'm going to do, I am going to simplify. Okay, so this is no longer a fraction. I can put in 4 there, because 8 divided by 2 is a 4. That will be very well. And then in the next line, I will now remove the 4 instead of this. I will now put 16, because 4 times 4 is 16. Alright, so now this is now a perfect square. How do I know it's a perfect square? Because two factors of 16, if I multiply them, they'll give me 18, but if I add them up, they'll give me 8, and those vectors are 4 and 4. So those vectors should always be identical. If they are identical, then it's a perfect square. Now these, we are going to put it up. We are just going to bring it down a little. We are going to simplify it anyway. Okay, let's continue. So in the next line, so I need to copy this, and instead of having this, I'll say 4x and plus another 4x, and these two terms will simplify to just a minus 4. Okay, so now as you can see, I can factorize by grouping the first two and these two. Alright, so that we learn how to factorize by grouping grade 9. Alright, so we just need more space back here, and then we start factorizing. So let's go back to grade 9 and we start factorizing. So we are going to say x and open the bracket. So we'd say x squared divided by x, we are going to get x and say plus 4x divided by the common factor, we get 4, we close the bracket. Now then we say now plus, what is the common factor between of 4x and 16? That's 4. The common factor is 4, then we open the bracket, we say 4x divided by 4, we get an x plus 16 divided by 4, we get a 4. Then we close the bracket, we should not forget to bring minus 4. As you can see now, these two terms, term 1 and term 2, they all have a common factor, and the common factor is x plus 4, x plus 4. So that's what we're going to do in the next line by factorizing out, and by factor out the common factor. So open bracket, x plus 4, now we go back, plus 4, and then again the same thing, x plus 4. Don't forget minus 4, just bring it down with it. So what is inside the bracket, you multiply it with what is outside the bracket. So this will form another bracket. Okay, and then since this is now a square number until the only, so we can say this is like 3 times 3 or 4 times 4, so we can just save it as this can just insert fine. Open the bracket, close the bracket, x plus 4, then we square that. Okay, so we have created a perfect square. Alright, although it's not really a perfect square, but at least this part is a perfect square. But this one make it not a perfect square. So in conclusion, this expression is not a perfect square because we have a cube. Alright, a perfect square will have this as 0. So we're gonna see that in our next video. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Please like our videos on YouTube, and if there is something that you want us to complete the square, please just leave it in the comment below the video. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.